I think there's something that happens between like a drummer and a bass player. And like, even when we rehearse with our band here, there's something that happens when Jim and Brian, like they have a whole language that they speak to each other around. Stuff like they'll be asking, Jim will say, well, do you think that if I do the quarter notes here and the hi-hat deep, I'm like, I have no idea. Ask Brian. Because you guys speak that, but I remember looking over a couple of times and I could see Jim communicating with you guys just through, he'd be playing, but his face would be looking, you guys would be like looking back. And so there was like a real symbiotic thing going on that I thought was, it was awesome. It was awesome to watch. And that's why I was so glad that when I did this and Jim said I will come, having that solid just meant that we could bring on these two guys who had obviously done their work too, but we started where I knew where Jim was and Jim knew where I was. And then James and Jose just came in and went in, and we know where you are too. So we're ready to go. But I think storytelling, it's just always been a part of who I am, and I think it's just sort of part of my way of communicating. I had said to somebody in a recent podcast that I spent a lot of my life just trying to be heard. As a kid, I'm not going to go. We did it with our tarot talk.
I know.
But as a kid, I spent a lot of time just trying to be heard, trying to be seen, trying to find my own. And sometimes being unsure of that. So it's like in sharing stories and in sharing the music that I do, it's just all still part of that little kid trying to be seen, trying to be heard and recognized. But being able to, and I try to bring that to my performance as well. That I'm having a conversation, I'm chatting, I'm talking, I'm sharing stuff with you. I find shows where it's like if the show is timed because of all the machinery and all the technology that makes each track go a certain amount of minutes and the lights come on and and the show's over in 57 seconds because that's how the computers work. I can't do that kind of show. You know what I mean? I've got to spend it where I spend some time telling stories to the audience and reacting to the audience. I go down.